Hello and welcome back to Texas Style Cuisine. Today I'm going to show you how to make picante fish. It's a very easy dish. It's a dish the family really enjoys, and it's a very quick dish. It's made with fish fillets, cilantro, onions, butter, and a little seasoning and some hot sauce. So it's very simple, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. My cast iron skillet already heating up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some onions in here. I'm just going to make a bed of onions, and you don't have to do this in a skillet. You can do it in a roasting pan or in a broiling pan. You can do it. Sometimes we do it on the gas grill, and when we do it on the gas grill, we use a foil pan so we don't make a big mess. And what we do is we just throw the foil pan away when we're done. But I'm going to drop my butter on here. And the butter is going to start softening up these onions some. Turn down my heat a little bit. Now, if you use clarified butter, of course, it would heat up a little better. Probably won't have to worry about it burning any. But we've got that going. Have some butter going in. And what I have here today is I have some swai fillets. And swai fillets, you'll see they're in the Pangas family. And what they are is they're a catfish. They're an Asian catfish from the Thailand, Vietnam, over in that area. That's where you find these. They are a very mild fish, much more mild than a catfish you may wild caught on the lines of a farm-raised catfish, or even a little bit milder than that. Anyways, here's our pan of swai fillets. You see those? All right, I'm going to take my swai fillets, season them up. All this is just plain fajita seasoning from Bollner's Fiesta brand. Fajita seasoning. Doesn't need a lot of seasoning on this fish. But we're going to get a little bit on each fillet. Put them in there. I've got a recipe up for my picante sauce, or my red sauce. And I'm going to lay this right across the top of each fillet. Now, you can do this on your grill. You could do it on your charcoal grill, on your gas grill, in the oven, on a broiling pan. I'm just doing it in this frying pan because it works easy. The little cast iron is out here. Works good. But sometimes when we do it on the grill, what we do is we make a foil boat. And that way, when you're through, you just throw the boat away and there's no mess. When we're camping, you see us do that a lot. But anyways, fish is cooking good. Now, we could cook it all the way just like this, but one thing that'll make it cook faster is just by covering it. So I'm just going to invert my comal on top of it. You could use another frying pan. You could have a frying pan with a lid. A lot of different ways you can do it. I have some that actually have a lid that fold down. They're not quite as big. That only held 2 fillets. I wanted to just do this in 2 batches. So got the first batch going. And it's cooking up in there. It doesn't take long to cook this fish. You just want to get it to where your fish is flaky. While that's going, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to season up my other fish. All right, so we're just going to lightly season this. Doesn't take a whole lot. Just pretty much salt, pepper, garlic. Probably a little cumin in here. It's an excellent fajita seasoning. So it kind of gives you that Mexican style. Or I like to say Texican style maybe. All right, now these are seasoned up. They're ready to go. And one thing is, a good friend of mine is the one that gave me this recipe, Bill Hall. Don't want to take credit for Bill's recipe. He showed me this, and not only is Bill a great cook, but Bill's a great fisherman, probably one of the best fish catchers I know. And he'll do this with his trout in different islands like he catches down the coast. Been fishing with him down there. And this is a recipe that he came up with and he showed me. But very easy, very simple. All right, I'm going to just kind of take a peek in here and see how they're doing. They are looking pretty. You see them starting to cook up. They're starting to firm up a little bit. They'll get that kind of opaque looking to them, and you'll see where they're wanting to flake, and that's when we're going to pull them out of the pan. But let's cover them back up. Again, it'll help it cook a little faster. Don't have to, but it works a lot better that way if you have it. If you have a barbecue pit, close the lid on it, and that's just going to help cook it more like an oven. So it'll cook a little faster instead of all cooking up from the bottom. We're just going to let that cook for a while, and then we'll get right back with you. All right, we're about 15 minutes into this. I'm going to uncover it and see how it's looking. Oh, yeah, fish looks really good. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to top this with cilantro. One thing that I have found out is if you put the cilantro on too soon, or if you put it on at the beginning, you have a big wad, especially in the oven, you have a big wad of dried cilantro on top of your fish. Learned that the hard way. Anyway, so my cilantro's on there. It's going to wilt just a little bit, not a whole lot. I'm going to put the lid back on it just for a few minutes and let it go just a few more minutes, and then we'll get this taken care of, get it off, and see how it tastes. All right, this has been going about 20 minutes now. I'm going to take my lid off. That fish is looking nice and flaky. Oh, yeah, it's flaking good. Turn my stove off for a minute. Get my pan. And I'm going to take this center fillet out. Sit down. Oop. Oh, you can tell that's flaky. Got a piece. That's Cook's piece there. Got my onions a little bit crispy. Cooked them a little bit longer maybe than I wanted to. But anyways, there is our picante fish. Now I'm going to give this a try. That piece that flaked off. Excellent fish. Get in from work. You can put this on, have it cooked in a half hour, 45 minutes. You're sitting down eating a tremendous meal. Give this a try. Picante fish from Texas Style Cuisine. All right, our picante fish is done. Got another batch going. If you wanted to do this a little faster, you could do it in 2 pans or get you a bigger pan. I just elected to do it this way tonight. And I'll sit this in the warmer, keep these warm until we get the other 3 out. Anyways, give it a try. And another shout out to my good friend Billy Hall, who gave me this recipe. Great fisherman, great cook. I appreciate it a lot, Bill, and giving you credit for the recipe you gave me. Anyways, thanks for stopping by Texas Style Cuisine. We really appreciate it. Drop back, see us again. If you have a recipe you want to see us do, send me that. Give me a comment or send me a message if you'd like to see us cook something, and I'll see if I can't figure it out and see how to get that recipe on YouTube for you. Once again, thanks for stopping by. Come back and see us. Subscribe our channel. Give us a thumbs up, like, and we'll see you again next time on Texas Style Cuisine.